HTML, the root element. It contains all other elements. Head, a container for all of the document's metadata. This contains tags such as title, used to assign the text seen in the browser tab. Link, used to load external resources like CSS, font, and icons. Style, to add a style sheet inside of the HTML. Base, a URL for relative URLs to reference. And meta, a tag for any additional metadata that can't be captured using other HTML elements. The HTML document is split between head, filled with the metadata we just talked about, and body, filled with the actual content. The body is broken up using sections to provide better meaning, accessibility, and SEO. The available sectioning elements are nav, search, header, main, section, hgroup, headings 1 through 6, aside, article, footer, address. Text. It is important to utilize the correct text element to ensure proper accessibility and SEO. A block quote is used for an extended quotation. DT is used for definition terms, and DD is used for the definition descriptions. You can group these elements into a definition list with DL. Similar to how section is the generic tag for sections, div is the generic tag for content. It's widely used to wrap content and apply styles. Figure is for self-contained content, with an optional fig caption to describe the contents. It is referenced as a single unit. HR stands for horizontal rule, and it's used to break up content. P represents a paragraph, and it's the generic tag for most text throughout the document. Things like spaces and tabs before your text are automatically removed from the HTML. If you want to keep those, use the pre tag. There are a couple different ways to represent lists in HTML. OL is used for ordered lists, UL is used for unordered lists, and menu acts identically to an unordered list. LI is used as a list element and can be used for both ordered and unordered lists. Inline text elements can be used inside of text elements. They can be helpful in defining the meaning or styling of any given piece of text. Anchor tags are used to create links. The abbreviation tag reveals the full text content on hover. The BR tag is helpful for line breaks. Cite is used to mark citations. Code will change the font to monochrome to better reflect actual code. Data doesn't actually affect styling, but it provides a description that is readable by machines. The definition tag is useful for creating inline definitions. The emphasis tag adds emphasis to text using italics by default. When writing down keyboard keys, use the keyboard tag. Mark is used to highlight text, while the Q tag will add inline quotes. S is for adding a strike through. Samp is used to represent a computer output, and small makes the font one deviation smaller. Just like div is a generic content container, span is a generic inline text container used for styling. Strong is used to make text important, and this is visually represented by making it bold. Sub is for subtext, and sup is for superscript. Time can be represented with the time tag. Use the U tag for underlining, var tag for variables, and the word break tag represents a preferred place for the word to break when the container is compressed. There are a couple of tags used for international purposes. The BDI tag allows text to be bidirectional, depending on the language, and it's handled by the browser. The BDO tag is for overriding the text direction, and then Ruby is used in conjunction with the RP and RT tag to show the pronunciation of East Asian characters. The B tag used to be used for bold but has since been replaced by strong. Likewise, the I tag used to be used for italics but has been replaced by EM. HTML has a variety of multimedia tags, starting with the map and area. These can be used in conjunction with each other to create different actions depending on where you click on an image. Audio, image, and video are all self-explanatory. Track is used to create audio or video subtitles. HTML also supports embedding content. The generic tag for this is the embed tag. An iframe is used to embed another HTML page into the current one. The object tag is capable of embedding more diverse files, such as PDFs. The picture element contains multiple image elements and displays the correct one depending on device specifications like screen width. The portal element is similar to an iframe in that it hosts another site's HTML content on yours. However, it can't be interacted with and is primarily used to transition between the current page and a new page. The source tag is used in conjunction with picture, audio, or video tags in order to provide multiple resources for the element. SVGs are scalable vector graphics. They are essentially instructions on how to draw an image and are extremely lightweight, commonly used for icons. The math tag is used to represent mathematical equations and formulas in a way that is both visually accurate and semantically correct. In order to create dynamic content, HTML supports the use of scripting, usually in the form of JavaScript. The canvas element is essentially a blank drawing canvas used with either WebGL or the Canvas scripting API to draw graphics and animations. The script tag is used to embed JavaScript, and the noscript tag is used as a fallback for when JavaScript is disabled. To properly demarcate edits, we have the deletion tag and the insertion tag. Though back in the 90s, tables were primarily used for structuring web pages, they're now meant for tabular data. Tables are separated into rows and table data. It can be further refined by using a table header, a body, and a footer. You can aggregate and style columns with columns and column groups, and the caption is used for the title of the table. Forms are used to submit information to the website or app. A button is a clickable element that performs an action when clicked, like submitting the form or opening a modal. A form is a set of interactive controls used to submit information. An input is a generic tag used for a wide variety of controls, like a text input or checkbox, date, color, many more. I could create a whole video just on inputs and their attributes. Let me know if that interests you. A label is for captioning inputs. Meters are used to represent scalar values within a range, and the progress tag is a pretty self-explanatory indicator. An option is a generic item consumed in either a select, an option group, or a data list. The select tag provides a menu of options that can be further grouped with option groups. The outcome tag is used as a placeholder to inject the outcome of some function into. Textarea is used for a multi-line text input. Datalist is used for a set of options. And fieldset and legend are ways to group inputs and labels within a form. Interactive elements are used to create interactive UIs. The details and summary elements combine to create expandable content. The dialog is an element to be used as a modal, but needs to be controlled with JavaScript. Web components allow you to create custom elements and use them as if they were standard off-the-shelf HTML elements. The template creates HTML fragments that can be served with JavaScript, and the slot sort of represents variables within those templates. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe. Thanks.